Timothy Marsh here, owner and principal consultant at Black Kilt Security. It's the culmination of college football season, which brings out the best and worst in fans. It seems there's always some rumor or conspiracy afoot about the top teams, and this year is no exception. Conspiracy theories are in excess for the 2023-24 season, given the sign stealing scandal, NCAA investigations, and other rumors that are swirling. The latest to hit the news, if you haven't already heard, has been dubbed iPadgate. It pertains to allegations of practice and game video footage theft centered around an app from Australian performance analytics vendor Catapult Sports. As a cybersecurity professional and Michigan alum, I might add, I set out to debunk these rumors and allegations and hopefully have a little fun along the way. But instead, what I found may surprise you. After wading through seemingly endless social media posts, sports site rants, and legitimate news articles, a picture began to form. Let's lay out the facts. Fact 1. Former U of M quarterback coach Matt Weiss is under investigation by the FBI for alleged computer crimes. So why is it important that Matt Weiss is under investigation by the FBI? Well, if iPadgate is in fact real, it would have to be a computer access crime. This fact establishes that there is an investigation and it is computer access crime related. Second fact, both the University of Michigan and Alabama had instructed players to stop watching game footage and practice footage on their iPads and mobile devices. This is important because it establishes the fact that there is some sort of a concern about game and practice footage, and more importantly, it's not limited to a single team. Given that Catapult is the vendor in question here for both teams, it also begins to draw a linkage to Catapult and their cloud application. The third fact we have is that Catapult has publicly acknowledged an ongoing investigation of alleged unauthorized access to their systems. This establishes the fact that there is an investigation, but more importantly, it also brings in the mention of the NCAA. The next fact we have is that when Catapult released a statement, they specifically indicated that they had conducted an internal security investigation and that there was no evidence of a breach. This is important because it establishes the fact that the investigation does indeed pertain to unauthorized access to Catapult systems. Finally, we have a Michigan spokesperson on record saying that it was not being accused of these video stealing allegations, and further, they believed that Michigan was one of the schools targeted in the breach. This is important because it confirms several things for us. First, it confirms that there was indeed some sort of breach. It also confirms that the University of Michigan is one of the parties that made a complaint about the breach. And also, it identifies the University of Michigan as a target rather than as someone who has instigated the breach. Given this information, I set out to see if it was even possible there was a vulnerability in the Catapult platform. As a security professional, I do not condone nor conduct unauthorized hacking. It's important to share that I'm not a client nor a vendor to Catapult Sports, nor did I access their systems in any manner that could be construed as unauthorized in order to obtain the following information. I was able to obtain publicly available footage of their cloud-based application in action. A quick look at the video showed me what I believe to be a potential security hole in the application. As a responsible cybersecurity professional, I would never disclose a zero-day flaw against a company without first making them aware of the finding. As such, I will not publicly disclose the details of my suspicions. Further investigation, however, also identified potential weaknesses around password use and potential flaws in access control design around their API. Without direct access to the application, In order to further probe these issues directly, I cannot confirm that these are in fact security vulnerabilities, nor can I confirm that they do grant unauthorized access to game or practice footage. Rather, my hope is that a major multi-million-dollar vendor like this, with a cloud tech platform and lucrative NCAA contracts, would have an extensive access control and authorization scheme that has been pen tested and would adequately prevent unauthorized access in what appears to be a fairly trivial manner. I openly offered Black Kilt services to Catapult to test and validate this assumption. Although I set out to debunk these rumors and myths, what I found instead is that there's credible evidence for a real problem with the analytics vendor. Apologies to Alabama, Ohio State, and other rivals hoping for Michigan's downfall with iPadGate, but at this time, it looks like Michigan might just be the victim instead. This rumor does indeed, though, seem to be confirmed. More importantly, what's painfully clear to me is that companies need to step up their security game. The assumptions that they're too small, uninteresting to crooks, or that hacking could never happen to them need to stop. Instead, security and controls need to be designed into an app from the ground up, not bolted on after the fact. Black Kilt will continue to provide top quality security services and will continue to investigate the issues that matter to you.